Welcome to a day in my life. How should I quantify this? I have no idea. But welcome to a day in the life of someone who does a lot and is also trying to publish a book at some point in the future. This is me, my lovely face, dead on my feet at about a quarter to 5 a.m. Why am I in the car driving at a quarter to 5 a.m.? Why? Early bird gets the worm. Discipline is the key. No. Most likely because my bedtime sleep habits are still all willy-nilly because I am not a natural morning person. Born and bred night owl here. Hoo, hoo, hoo. It's a whole creative mood and vibe, 1 a.m. just hits different when you're writing. But alas, I am a mom, so I suppose that means I should be responsible, and 5 a.m. workouts become necessity when you don't want sticky fingers poked into your eye to wake you up, plus, the pesky little mental health benefit.
Pumping gas in the winter sucks.
Being home, I'm not a stay-at-home mom, I guess. I mean, I am. I own my own small skincare company, Grandma's Lavender, and do a little cleaning gig a few nights a week, and I also homeschool. I mean, what can I say? I'm never bored. I like to keep myself busy. My mornings are pretty much the same. I mean, the same, but not. But they do generally follow a routine. I get in a workout so I can be a nice human being. I make my bed and I get ready. I try to get ready before my kids because if I don't, then it's usually 10, 11, 12 o'clock before I'm actually able to get myself ready. And, it's just nice to feel like a human being as you go through your day, one that hasn't been sweaty in the gym. So I have a little skincare routine, and then I do my makeup for me. I mean, I don't do anything crazy, believe me. Believe you me, friends. I am not. I don't, you know.
Yeah, I watched them.
Oh, because it was dirty from the bed.
Well, when you sleep on them, you gotta wash them every so often. Because, I don't know. Then they feel all nice and clean when you sleep.
Yeah. I can get it.
What do you want for breakfast? Do you want your chocolate cereal?
Yeah.
Ooh, careful, bud.
Can I have milk in it?
Yeah. Do you want your banana with it, too?
Yeah.
Hey, careful, bud.
Yeah.
Do you want a protein shake or do you want eggs?
All of that.
What?
All of that.
He wants both. You want a protein shake and eggs and cereal and a banana? Are you so hungry? Do you want anything else, bud?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So now that I've fed the little goblins, I usually try to get myself a little bit of breakfast so I'm not starving. And that usually involves some sort of protein shake, eggs, fruit, toast, etc., etc. And I can't possibly forget the worst torture chore in the entire planet of cleaning out the dishwasher. And then I let the little goblins have a little bit of free time while I read or write, whatever the mood strikes, I suppose, before we jump into homeschool.
3%, so 5% is 13.
As a mom who is still relatively new, I'm not overly afraid to try new things if I feel like something isn't working, and I tend to follow my eldest son's lead. It's important to me to cultivate a love of learning in him now while he's young. It's a skill I think he'll benefit for the rest of his life. And this particular morning, we were heading to the library for my grandma. So, this is the grandma who inspired the word of the day. Short story long, she worked at a Burger King in our small town prior to it burning down. She worked with a bunch of early to mid 20s who apparently had atrocious language. So she's like, oh, no, let's rectify this, and inadvertently began a daily ritual there. Through a series of unfortunate events, we ended up meeting once a week for a trek to the library, and I can tell you I sincerely value the time we get to spend and that my kids get to know their great grandma. I know that's a privilege not everyone gets to have, and so I'm very thankful that we get to have that time with my grandma.
Do
you like that?
Is that an upside down one?
Well, I'm drawing it upside down.
Oh, I made a 37, not a 27. So I can make a map.
Yeah, because 5 plus 7 is what?
Wow.
Yeah, not
Jingle bells.
Well, I think did you know that, or did you just write the wrong one?
I think I just wrote name on it.
Where's your name?
Right here.
Well, those look like dots.
Yeah.
Do you want to draw a T or write a T?
Yeah. Who are you making that for?
I thought I would make a heart and then use the dot markers.
I might make something for Grandma for Valentine's Day.
You want to make something for Grandma?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, finish up your math. We'll finish up some of your other stuff first, okay?
Okay.
I'll give you time to do that. All right, tell me your plan.
Circle. Yeah. What is you cutting that?
Yeah, because look, see how it's like this? If I unfold it,
It's a heart.
it's a heart. Do you want this heart for Grandma? And I'll do it on this paper. Oh, it broke.
What do you mean it broke?
Like, because I cut it too close to the edge. See, I can just tape it. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready to go to the library?
Yeah, and get my book that's on hold.
Yes, get your book that's on hold. The important things.
What's his bed?
Good.
I'm going out to leave it open. Thank you. Hi. How are you?
Good.
For a Target shopper.
Well, yes and no for certain things.
I don't like.
I mostly shop online now, unless I'm grocery shopping, just because it's more convenient than taking 2 children with me.
I used to take 3.
Oh,
That's why I kind of, my eye kind of
twitches. Yeah. I understand completely why my mom wouldn't take us anywhere for like the first 2 years, like grocery shopping and stuff.
Well, what did she do with you?
I think she left us home with my dad. So normally after the library we end up at the park, but alas it's winter, so we ended up going out to eat this particular day. Sometimes it's a picnic on the floor, but generally it's whatever the mood strikes.
Hi, buddy. Hi.
Did you miss us? Did you miss us? Did you miss us? Then we came back and finished up school.
this is bad. You cut this one out. It's not bad. You want to do the dots on it? Well, it says he has 231 cards to begin with. Then his friend gives him 19 more. So does it sound like we're... Yeah, because we're adding to his existing... Okay, so how would we do that? How would we set up the problem?
9 plus 1 is 10.
So how would you regroup that?
So put the 0
In the ones, because there's no more ones. But how many groups of 10 are there?
there. What do you mean?
So you have 1 plus 9 equals 10. So that is one group of 10. So 1, 10, and how many ones are there?
0.
0. So you put 0 in the ones column. And then we have 1, 10. So where does that 1 have to go? In the hundreds column or the tens column? Yep. So now your problem is 1 plus 3 plus 1.
5.
Yep, so it's 5. And then what happens to this 2?
It's a 2.
Yep, because it's 2 plus what would be here?
0.
Yeah. So he has
250.
250 picture cards.
While Luca was able to work independently on some schoolwork, I was able to do some more unfun household chores, like taking out the garbage because it happened to be trash day. And oh, so fun. Can you tell that I love household chores? Then I was finally able to pack up a few orders that I had in my small skincare business, get that taken care of so I could get those out and delivered.
It is almost 3:45, and I'm finally able to sit down for a little bit to write. So I'm hoping to get about 45 minutes to an hour to work on editing. A couple weeks ago, I went through my plot and I put a little bit more detail in it because I was realizing a scant plot line is not for me. I need something that has a little bit more meat to it. And I found that it's helped significantly, especially on the second draft, when some of the things I've changed since my first draft. So I was confusing myself, which is like, I don't know how that's even possible considering I'm the writer. But I was going back and forth on some other details. So anyway, finally, it's been a long day. It's been a while since I've been down. However that song goes, but finally writing while the minions are busy entertaining themselves for a little bit. So here we go. Starting to get past the part of my story. Well, one of the parts of my story that I just felt like I had bare bones in the first draft. So this is fattening it up a little bit. So I feel pretty good about what I have so far. But I have to go make dinner, so I have to stop. Regrettably. It's always like that. Whenever I get into it, I'm like, oh, just kidding. I'll put a little pin in it so I can forget everything that I'm thinking about right now and have to come find it later. Love that for me. But yeah, that's a wrap for now.
So tacos are pretty much a staple in our household, but I like to make my own tortillas usually, Sometimes I skip out on that, but I like to make my own tortillas when I can. I think they taste better. So I was making tortillas so we could have tacos, and then I made our refried beans, our meat, all of that fun stuff. I didn't record much past like having dinner because it just kind of got chaotic. It always gets chaotic on this day kind of day. So I made dinner and then I went to my cleaning gig and then pretty much collapsed into bed after that. So that was the end of the day.